Good morning. It's Leza live on the news, 103.5 FM, KYCA on a Wednesday morning. Happy hump day, gentlemen. How's it? Oh, that hard out kills me. It's like my heart drops to my feet. What? Your mic's not on. I can't hear you.
I did the wrong one. I did Drew's. I didn't do mine.
It's okay.
I thought you faded it out. I thought you fixed it.
I haven't done it yet. I need to do it today. Today's the day.
Put it on the list.
Yes. I heard that you played Enter Sandman for the gentleman this morning.
Yes, I did.
Why are you stealing our songs, Drew?
I mean, that song is too cool for their show. I'm just saying.
Hold on.
I'm just kidding.
It's
I'm
not
kidding.
See, I made sure that it wasn't on, that we weren't playing it. See?
Oh, okay.
It's not on. I would never do that.
I heard it, and I was a little upset about it.
It's all right.
They were very excited, though. They felt really cool. Steve Shishka has never been cooler than this morning on his show.
He'll get there one of these days.
We'll try.
We love to tease him. So it is Wednesday, which is wonderful, midweek. And if you can make it till noon today, it's downhill towards that weekend.
Humpty Hump.
That's right. Absolutely. And we are giving away more tickets today to the Happy Together concert taking place at Findlay Toyota Center coming up on Sunday, July 20th. I'm talking the Turtles, Jay and the Americans, Little Anthony, Gary Puckett, the Vogues, the Cowsills. Going to be a great time. And it's basically a sing-along.
No Slayer?
Yeah.
No Slayer.
No Ozzy.
No Oz.
No
Oz
more Ozzy ever again.
Boy, look at us. Jinx. Pitch, poke, you owe me a Coke.
Okay.
Pinch, poke, you owe me a
Isn't
Coke?
that a thing?
Yeah, put it in a jar.
You know what jinx means? When you say
Yeah,
something
I do
in a
that.
Jinx, that
but
means, yeah.
Yeah. You've never heard that
I've never
before?
heard pinch, poke, you owe me
pitch.
a Coke.
Pitch. I don't know why it's pitch. Pitch, poke. You owe
Is
me
that
a
a-
Coke.
I thought it was pinch poke.
Oh, my gosh. Maybe it is pinch poke, and I've been saying it wrong for all these years.
Is that a boomer
It's got to
term?
be pinch poke, because you got to hurt them.
It's a pinch and a poke.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Is that a boomer thing?
I'm
I
not a
don't know.
boomer. I'm not a boomer. What are you talking about? I'm Gen X. And proud of it. I married a boomer.
I'm the only boomer here.
And I married a boomer. So anyway, yeah, I've been saying that wrong for 50-something years. That is
Well, everybody
funny.
knew what you meant.
I hope so. I hope so. Oh, my goodness. It's going to be hot today. And I have to say, it was warm yesterday. Carol and I hit the links because we are dedicated golfers. You know, only the diehards were out yesterday.
Good.
And Carol and I were a couple of them. I have to say, we had cloud coverage almost our entire round.
That's
Just to the
fantastic.
it was wonderful. It was cool. There were threats of rain. There were big, huge black clouds all around us. It didn't rain. There was a nice cool breeze, and it was just delightful. So I'm so glad I didn't cancel on Carol. Carol was like, "We're going no matter what," and I'm like, "God, it's gonna be hot." But today's might be a different story, eh?
Well, you know what? We're gonna push 100 degrees today.
No.
Yeah, no, they said 99,
Yeah.
but Chino Valley, Prescott Valley, Dewey, Humboldt, they're all going to be in triple digits,
Wow.
and not a lot of chance of rain.
No.
So but you never know.
Right.
Just the way the weather is. Depends on where it gets hot and how
Where it
close it
does
is
not.
to a lake and everything else.
Right.
So,
Okay.
But needless to say, we're just going to have some light breezes, and then tonight will be crystal clear,
Okay.
and it'll cool off. But
Okay.
You know, this morning was 65 degrees.
Holy smokes.
Waking up was just nice.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. We will deal with it as it
We
comes.
have no choice.
Yeah, I canceled the Spark Golf tonight at what is it, at 5:30, 4:30?
it's- yeah.
No, it's just going to be too hot.
Now,
I'm
they
not-
say to stay indoors if you
Uh-huh.
can between 10 and 4, which is the hottest part of the day.
Yeah.
But again, depending on where you are in our wonderful area here, how close you are, what elevation, that could all change.
Right, right. Okay.
So hydrate, people.
That's
hydrate.
exactly right. Hydrate. Absolutely. Today is Prime Day number 2. I'm holding strong.
What'd you buy?
No, I'm holding strong. I haven't even shopped. I don't know why. I guess it makes me feel strong or something.
You're turning into Drew is what it is.
Like I have willpower. I don't know. What about you? Did you purchase anything else other
No,
than
I'm good.
the things that you bought?
No, I mean, I'm eyeballing getting some different curtains for the house, but
Yeah. Are they on
I
sale?
haven't yet. Some are, some aren't.
Yeah.
They have a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
And I want the asbestos-free one, so it's
Right.
limited.
Well, I'm thinking I do need to order coffee. I get the little Nespresso pods on Amazon. Only if they're on sale, though. If they're not on sale, I'm going to hold strong, see if I can do it. All Prime Days, no purchases. I might get an award for that. I might be the only person with the app that doesn't buy things on Prime
I
Day.
know, you got 2 more days to go.
Yeah? Okay.
It's until the 11th.
All right. Well, we'll see, okay? We'll see.
I have faith in you.
Thank you.
I don't.
I appreciate that.
She's going to see something about snails and goop and,
No.
you know,
No, but I have to say my latest purchase that I bought before Prime Days, I got that magnesium oil for sleep.
For that you put on your feet?
It's working great, guys. This
Yeah.
is good stuff. If people are having a hard time sleeping, and do it right now. I'm sure it's on sale. I don't know. It was only like $14 for a huge bottle. Spray it on the bottom of your feet, and my sleep score was 87 again last night.
Fantastic.
I know. So it wasn't just a rogue night the night before where I got a good sleep score. So wouldn't that be nice? It's the restfulness that it gives you. Because I was sleeping, good hours. I just wasn't sleeping restfully, which is non-restorative. So anyway,
I'm really
That's enough
confused.
about me. That's enough. That's enough about me. Let's talk
well,
about
the
you.
show is about you,
Not
so
really.
I mean,
Not really. No.
Yeah, no, really it is.
Well, it's about whatever I want to talk about.
That's what
And
we said.
I want to talk about the fundraiser tonight
there's a
for
fundraiser
Trails
tonight.
for Tatas.
Oh yes,
or all day
man,
long.
I had totally forgot. I don't even
Well,
have the flyer in front of me because I already
and
did
Drew
it.
has the note. Look at us.
I was going to bring that up, so
Good
I'm
job.
glad you
Oh
did.
man,
Thank you for
Lori's
writing a
gonna
note.
hit me.
Well,
Again.
look it up on your phone.
So it's called Raise Some Dough, Prescott Valley, Mod Pizza, Trails for Tatas for the YRMC Foundation. It's located 3007 North Glassford Hill Road in Prescott Valley.
Okay.
Give them the code MODGIVES25, and 25% of your entire bill will go towards the YRMC Foundation.
And that's all day, right? That's not just
all
dinner.
day. Correct.
Wow, that is so generous. 25% is a lot.
What are their hours?
Yeah, Matt. What are their hours?
Hey Google,
What's their phone number, Matt?
Alexa,
What's their phone number?
hold on. I'm on it. I'm using the Google as fast as I can.
Look at
Yeah.
us.
Now, when we just had Kellen here, and he's got his Jeep, so I hope when he's driving back or wherever he listens, and he makes it so he can get that Jeep dirty his.
Right.
You know, Matt, you need to work on that.
Dude, he can go with us. I mean, he's more than welcome. We got a couple runs coming up where I'm going to be taking time off, to go on those runs, and Andrew will have to come in again.
Yeah. Well, he'll have to, but he'll need reminders, so you need to call him or let him know so he can plan it. He's a busy guy.
But yeah, so Mod Pizza is open today from 10:30 a.m. until 10 p.m. Tomorrow they're open till 11.
Oh, okay.
But
10:30 a.m. they open?
they open at
Holy
10:30
smokes,
a.m.
Breakfast pizza. I love it.
And
We're in.
You could eat there all 3 meals today.
if you need a phone number, it's 928-212-1980. But you can order through their website. You can order through their app. You just got to put in that code, and that'll help out the tatas and trails.
Okay.
Mostly the tatas.
That's
Good. Well, I hope you guys
fantastic.
raise some money.
Yes, yes.
It's definitely for a good cause.
Absolutely. Everybody, make your plans for Mod Pizza tonight, at least for dinner. Sounds great. All right, we've got some things to talk about. I've got a question for you, gentlemen. Tell me, what would you do? I gotta find the story
Sleep.
first. You would sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's right here. I found it.
Nap.
What would you do? A guy in Northern California saw an injured bear on the side of the road, so he decided to help it out. Okay, I'll tell you the story. I want to know, what would you do? It happened late last month in near the Oregon border. They didn't release the guy's name, but he's 59 years old. One report said he saw the bear get hit, but a later report said he hit the bear with his car. He felt guilty about it and got out to render aid. He tried to give it a boost up over a concrete barrier on the side of the road. Now, this wasn't a cub. This was a full-grown 400-pound black bear. Well, the bear didn't know he was trying to help because how would he, right? And he's in pain. He chomped down on the left forearm of the rescuer or the hitter several times. And I guess 911 was called. They applied a tourniquet. The guy's going to be okay. The bear didn't make it. But what would you do? You hit a bear with your car. You see it lying there. What would you do?
Turn around, get the gun, skin it, mount it on the wall. True.
I'm pretty close with you. on
Oh,
that one.
my gosh.
No,
I mean,
obviously I would call animal services.
There you go.
Be it the
There
you
you
know
The
fish
Forest
and
Service, Fish and
game,
Game.
or whatever the local municipality would be.
Yes.
And remember, it's still a bear, and a wounded animal
Right.
is even more dangerous.
Yes.
So
God bless him. I mean, he had the right intentions,
Yeah,
but
well, you know.
not the right amount of brains, I
But
think.
what if it was a cocaine bear? I mean, I would have just kept going.
Yeah, I didn't see that movie, so but
they're
I'm assuming it wouldn't
scary.
be good.
Scary.
You haven't seen.
I haven't.
That's another. That's one that we talked about. She still hasn't watched any of the movies we gave.
Well, there is one you do need to watch.
We all don't have the same taste in movies, though. I mean, I like the drama heavy.
you will
know,
like. You will definitely like.
I like Cocaine
the-
Bear.
You'll like the Italian Job. But
Well, I'll
the
watch
Cocaine
it.
Bear is hilarious.
Okay.
I was just going to say, I knew Drew was going to go there.
Yeah.
So they had a big sale. I don't know if it was 4th of July or whatever, but yeah, so I purchased the Italian Job.
Oh, you did?
In
So it's on your
4K.
Fandango?
It's on my thingy-mabobber that you have access to that
Okay.
nobody should know about. But yeah,
Okay.
and it was 3 movies for like $10 or $11, and so it was on there, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this for Leza, even though I know she will never watch
I will
it.
watch it. I will watch it. Next rainy day, mark my words, I will watch The Italian Job and Cocaine Bear.
So maybe 2030.
Maybe.
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 2030.
Do you have Cocaine Bear on there, too?
I don't know.
Could you get
Honestly,
it?
that movie was terrible. That movie was really bad.
That's what I heard. That's why I didn't waste time. I mean, I've only got so many hours in the day to myself.
But it's good bad.
So I have to
All
be
22 of them.
I have to be selective on how I spend my time.
Okay.
And watching a bad movie about a bear on cocaine is not up there. It's just not up there.
Honestly, what are you going to do? Golf again?
Possibly.
I mean, are you going
It's
to get
amusing.
a third
I've
radio
got a lot
show?
of things to do. Don't ask me what I do. I've got a lot of things to do.
She's got shopping to do.
I mean,
There's
Jason's
things.
over here. We can ask Jason if you want to expand this to 2 or 3 hours and then really work.
Do you think Jason would let us?
He's shaking his head. He's like, no. He's like, an hour is too much.
He's just shaking his head.
That's just rude. That's just rude,
He's
Matt.
like, we need to get more advertising in this show immediately.
Well,
we need
that's true.
5 more breaks.
That's true.
minimum.
Oh, 5 more breaks. Absolutely. That is true. All right. Here's another thing for you. If you're having a bad day today, Matt, which is
Every day. For
every
him.
day,
Hey, you know what? I'm consistent.
a bunch of websites are reporting that today could be the shortest day in history. I guess the rotation of the Earth speeds up and slows down depending on a few things. The biggest factor is how far away the moon is. The good news, if you're having a rough one, today will be 1.3 milliseconds shorter than normal. And
Man, I'm
that's
gonna miss that time.
That's just over 1/1000th of a second you won't have to experience. See? Time is limited, especially today. The bad news is you won't notice, and it's not actually a record. I guess calling it the shortest day in history doesn't really work with the calculations because it's not even going to be the shortest day in 2025. Coming up on July 22nd, it'll be 1.38 milliseconds shorter than normal. So don't get too excited about today. The 22nd is going to be the shortest day. And then they said it's also going to be coming up on August 5th as well. 1.5 milliseconds shy of a full 24 hours.
We're just wasting away. Thanks for bringing me down even lower.
Well, less time for you to work
now
today.
he doesn't even get a full day.
Less time for Matt to work.
Yeah.
I mean, I need that time to work.
Yes, we know. We all know, Matt. We know. All right, let's move on, okay? Be listening for your chance to win your way in to the Happy Together concert. We'll tell you when to call, and when you do, the number's 928-541-1016. Don't call just yet. Hold on. And coming up, we've got Kelly Tolbert with her midweek weekend preview next. And then we'll be talking with Jamie DeJoseph from the YMCA about some fall activities that are coming up. And you're not going to want to miss it here on Leza Live. Right now, ladies, when it comes to your health, you deserve the best. And that's exactly what you're going to get at Prescott Women's Clinic, whether it's your annual wellness exam, pregnancy care, hormone therapy, or any other women's health need. Their expert team is here to provide compassionate, top-quality care. Don't wait to put your health first. Call Prescott Women's Clinic today. The number, 928-778-4300, and they've made it super convenient for you. You can make that appointment online at PrescottWomen'sClinic.com. Welcome back. It's Leza Live on the news, 103.5 FM KYCA. Kelly Tolbert in the house with her midweek weekend preview. Good morning, Kelly.
Good morning, everybody.
But first, I almost failed y'all. There's a daily do today. You ready for it? Kelly says she's ready for it. She says she'll forego some of her time to hear the story.
She's the one asking for it.
That's true. That's true. We can't go the day without the do. Just saying.
Indeed.
All right. Just when you thought sharks or hot sand were your biggest problems, almost 2/3 of the U.S. beaches tested last summer came up positive for number 2.
Ooh.
I just got home from the beach.
Do you
Thank
feel?
goodness I didn't get in.
Thank goodness you have your whole home water purifier.
Exactly, to just flush that stuff right out of me.
Yeah.
Somebody else's and my own. Okay, and they say not just a little either. They were so bad that they failed federal safety standards, which are low anyway. Right? I mean, no?
That's a
You
lot of.
guys are looking
I'm just
at me.
scared.
Well, there's no
what you're
enforcement,
gonna say.
clearly.
Right. I mean,
Do you have
yeah.
to shower before you go in the
in the ocean?
There's
And
a
I don't-
problem.
I mean, is it human do or is it whale
Shark
do?
do.
Because, you know.
I worry about that in the Bahamas where they go for the pig, where you can hold the pig.
Yes, the pig beach.
Creeps me out a
Pig
little
beach,
bit.
yes.
There's got to be pig poo.
A lot of pig poo. They always say parts per million, but obviously that's not a thing anymore.
Parts per hundreds.
Probably. The Gulf Coast was the worst, okay? Gulf Coast.
Well, you know what? It adds flavor to the plastic.
Stop it.
That's where I grew up, so it makes a lot of
Okay.
sense
Does
to me.
it? Does it?
Redneck
you know about
Riviera.
this? More than 8 out of 10 beaches had at least one day where they tested filthier than a truck stop bathroom. That's pretty filthy.
Ooh.
Yeah. The West Coast wasn't much better, but the Atlantic coast seemed the least disgusting, with slightly more than half the beaches there, measuring off the poopometer.
I believe
That's
it's,
not my word.
I-
That is the technical term to decipher how much feces is in the water.
I believe it's poopometer.
No, you're wrong.
Matt's
because
hooked on phonics.
there's a dash. Poop dash O dash meter. If it was one word, it would be poopometer.
I mean, poopometer sounds a lot more professional.
It really does. I wish I'd said that. Darn it. All right. There you go. Your Daily Do here on Leza Live.
It's puzzling because, sometimes they'll close like Slide Rock
Yes.
because of E.
E.
coli.
coli.
And so they don't close the,
The
Gulf.
beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like
Good
you
to
said,
know.
how can they enforce that?
I know.
You are just, full on wetsuit is what I recommend. When I hit the beach, that's what I got on. For all sorts of different reasons. We don't need to go into them this morning.
We've covered it.
We've
Yep.
covered it. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
So with that being said, what's going on?
We've got a lot of fun things to talk about, and I know you've talked about a few things coming up already, like the Trails for Tatas fundraiser. And then tonight we have at the Elks, Movies at the Elks has returned, and we have Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, how fun.
And it's the PG-13 version, so I'm not
Okay.
sure if there's more than one version, but I know there's, seems to be some options out there
There
sometimes.
you go.
So
There you go.
yes, I'm kind of still in the Daily Do. Anyway, also Thursday at the Cosmos Theater is actually part of the Hazel Time, is Mean Girls Junior, the musical, and that kicks
Oh.
off a series of performances of that.
Yes, how fun.
It's at 7 p.m. and I think it goes through like the 26th of July, so you can look
Perfect.
online and pick what date works best for you.
Super fun.
But yeah, we love Mean Girls because on Wednesdays we were pink.
That's right.
And then Friday, I'm super excited to talk about this event at the French Hen Boutique. They have amazing end of summer sales.
Going
So
on
I guess
right
4th
now.
of July is end of summer.
I guess anymore for the kids
For
pretty much.
retail too. Yeah, summer's
yeah.
over. For
They
the
got to
school
clear
kids.
out the summer clothes to bring in the fall clothes.
They got to get ready for
Yep.
fall. And
Yep.
so she's got a really talented makeup artist on board to do little eye makeovers.
Oh, nice.
And I think that's what they're doing anyway. It
Yeah.
might change, subject to change at any time.
Right.
And it's a sip and shop, so I'll be there serving up some refreshments. And she
Fabulous.
always has really great deals at these Friday events.
Okay.
Starts at 3, goes till 6. Come by and see us.
Super fun. What will you be serving up? Do you know?
I'm not quite sure yet. Yeah,
If
something
you need help,
summery.
We'll help you think of
I
something.
always need taste testers too.
Oh,
so
that's true. That's true. 3 o'clock. What are you doing on Friday? You come to the sip and shop with me at the French Hen.
they have guys
I'm
things
quite
there, Matt.
Parched.
Well,
He's
they
quite parched. Look at his face. I wish he had a camera on him. It was
we
just-
got to get one for Matt.
I know. We're working on it. We've raised about $10-11 in the mispronouncing Leza jar.
Yeah,
So
I
we're
mean,
working on it.
Okay.
That's half of probably a spare battery.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're getting there.
We're
I
getting
think
there
Drew would be more
slowly.
fun than me.
You think, Drew? I think we need Drew on a camera too. Yeah. Anyway,
No, thank
enough
you.
enough programming changes. We need to talk about what's going on.
That's right.
Yes.
Friday, also out at the Jim and Linda Lee Planetarium, is the Arctic. Starts at
Ooh.
6 p.m.
That would
and
be a cool thing to do.
exactly
during
cool
the
us
heat.
off during this record heat we're having.
Yes.
And then I thought this sounded really interesting as well. And it's something different over at Flynn Park, which is off of Josephine. Is Kites and Bubbles. It's a family-friendly event.
Hmm.
They say for kids and families. They'll have kites, bubbles, water fun. They're going to have Snowbiz snow cones, cotton candy. They say to bring a sack lunch, a towel, sunscreen, sunglasses, and I believe they included a registration link on this
How
event.
fun.
It starts at 10:30 in the morning,
Okay.
goes till 1. So if you're looking for a family-friendly event, that'll work for you.
Right. It is not daycare.
No,
You
you
can't
can't
just
drop
drop your
and
kids
run.
off.
No.
All the parents were like, "Oh, Oh, that sounds like fun.
Active surveillance required, yes. But it sounds really fun. So
Yes.
I wanted to mention that. And then this is another kind of interesting event at the Tiz Annex, which is on Marina. Teacup terrarium and tea party.
Oh.
So you get to make your little personal terrarium.
Oh, I like that.
So there's a craft aspect to it, and then they're having a tea party, and it starts at 11 o'clock.
Love it. Another cool thing to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And there is a fee, so register online for that as well.
Okay.
And then next Wednesday, I wanted everybody to plan ahead if
All right.
possible. Our friends over at Allen's Flowers are having a Orange You Glad It's 20% off.
Oh.
So this is a themed shopping event as well.
Nice.
And the entire shop is 20% off. We love those deals.
yes, we do.
And it's in the spirit of Prime Days.
Right. Shop local.
It's so important to shop local. And it
Yes.
starts at 4:30 and goes till 7.
Will you be
so
serving something orange there?
It's an Aperol Spritz themed
Yes.
afternoon. So,
Now-
and I think we're doing Hugo Spritz too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Now, what are you doing next Wednesday at about 4:30? Thirsty?
Come by and get some flowers.
Always parched.
Always thirsty.
I mean, I'm
Always-
thirsty right now. I got this giant coffee right here.
Okay.
It's
Gosh.
just coffee, Jason.
Yeah, just coffee. Thank you. Lots of different things you brought us today. We
trying
appreciate
to
that.
shake it up a little bit, make it
Yeah.
fun.
Well, you always do.
Thank
you always make
you.
it fun. Kelly Tolbert with her midweek weekend preview. Okay, can you look out there and see if Jamie Joseph is here?
I'm trying. I'm
okay.
looking.
All right. She might be in her car. She might be waiting. No, no, Jamie.
I don't see her.
Okay, hopefully Jamie is coming up next here on Leza Live. If not, more Kelly Tolbert for you. Coming up. Stay
Sweet.
with us.
Awesome.
All right, so tell me, you think bottled water is clean? Think again. A whole home water filtration system from H2O Health does so much better. No plastics in the water. It is pure, clean, filtered water, free of all the stuff that you shouldn't be drinking every day. There's no chlorine smell. Imagine that. I mean, my dog is like, there's no stinky water in my bowl. This is lovely. No more hard water stains, just fresh filtered water flowing from every faucet in your home. Visit H2O Health in Prescott's Pine Ridge Marketplace and let their experts design a system that fits your home and your health. H2O Health. Give them a call for a free consultation, 928-899-7504. They're going to show you what you're drinking in your bottled water or your city water, and they're going to show you what you can be drinking, like I did. And again, that number, if you want to call and schedule that appointment, 928-899-7504. And don't forget to tell them when you call them that Leza sent you. Welcome back to Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM, KYCA. Our guest today is supposed to be Jamie DeJoseph, sports director and race director of the Whiskey Row Marathon for the James Family Prescott YMCA. Watch, she'll come running in here any minute.
Jamie,
We'll just sit
where
here.
are
We'll just
you?
sit and wait. Now I've got some stories. Kelly decided to stick around, which we really appreciate.
Oh, thanks for letting me.
Yes,
It's
absolutely.
always so much fun.
Yes. Did you guys hear? This is exciting. The TSA has quietly canceled the policy that requires us to take off our shoes before getting screened at security at the airport.
That should be national news right there.
I
That's very
know.
important.
This
I
is
hate
good.
that.
This is good news,
This
right,
is
Drew?
definitely good news.
Yes, I am so sick and tired of having to take my shoes off. And most of the times I've got sandals on. So I'm walking with bare feet on that
nasty
disgusting floor. I mean, you talk about a truck driver truck stop.
Duometer.
I mean-
The poopometer.
Poopometer.
The duometer. I like that.
too.
Duometer's better. Yeah,
Duometer.
go for
Okay,
it, Kelly.
All right,
yeah.
you guys. Yeah.
Well-
but
Well, it didn't help at. I saw Sky Harbor was suffering from
Today?
some line. Yes,
What was
line
that
issues.
from? I didn't read
think
the
air
story.
conditioning issues, which I don't know
Oh.
if these planes can take off since we're on the surface of the sun.
Yeah, I don't know. My kids took off early this morning, heading to Canada. So they got in early.
That's smart.
Here comes a sneeze.
Wow, that was very violent.
Hi, I'm back.
Bless
All
you.
right. Thank God for the
Bless
cough
you.
button.
So I was just thinking, the only reason I own Crocs is because of the TSA.
Oh, did you wear socks with Crocs? No.
Of course.
No, you do not.
I learned it from Ma Hinshaw. It's how she wears her Crocs.
She wears socks with Crocs?
Yeah.
They kind of get
Kelly,
slippery a little bit.
They
don't
would?
They?
Yeah, I would think so. But that's just.
Yeah.
I didn't know that
I mean,
about you.
Literally, the only reason Crocs is still in business is because of Ma Hinshaw.
You think
she
so?
has 50 pairs
My
plus.
kids wear them. My son-in-law, who's a nurse, he wears them because you got to take your shoes and then put on other shoes when you're at work. And,
Yeah.
And Dempsey, she wears Crocs. Yeah. My other daughter wears Birkenstocks,
Wasn't she fancy?
but she doesn't wear socks with her Birkenstocks.
Birkenstocks
Unless it's
are,
winter.
Well, I think she probably wears boots in the
I
winter.
have furry Birkenstocks for the winter.
Do you really?
Yeah, they're really cozy.
Those sound delicious.
I don't know how cute they are, but they're cozy.
But they're cozy. Well,
Yeah.
Birkenstocks really aren't
no,
cute.
but
I
they
bought a
stay
pair.
in. They stay in trend.
Yeah, and I did buy a pair for my foot issue, and it has helped.
I
Because
wear
the
them a lot.
support is really good.
I have them on
they're
right
the
now.
they're the Crocs of the 90s.
Now they
they've
have
been
really-
around forever.
They have
Birkenstocks?
cute ones
Yes.
with like big buckles now. You'll
Yeah.
have to see my shoes
Mine
later.
are cute. They've got like a white tread on the bottom of them.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
a lug sole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Anyway,
See? Stylish.
stylish.
So Drew, what pair of New Balance do you wear
With socks.
with socks?
I'm
so-
just in here laughing. Oh yeah, white on the bottom. Like anybody cares what's on the bottom
Well,
of your shoes.
no, it's like a chunky. It's like a
a
chunky
design.
tread. Chunky tread is what I call it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll wear them tomorrow, and you can check them out.
Yeah.
They're very cute. So anyway, back to the story. Isn't that great news that we
Well,
don't have to take our shoes off
I
at
have,
TSA?
I have TSA pre-check.
I do
so I'm
too.
wondering
I do too.
what perk they can add in now that
yeah,
everybody's like
maybe they'll
full.
let you leave your belt on.
Or
Okay.
or they'll give you a sandwich.
That would be good. I guess.
Ew!
I
Would you take a
guess.
sandwich from the TSA?
Could it be any worse than any other sandwich?
I'm
Yes.
thinking yes. Again,
I don't know.
Yes.
the poopometer.
Yes.
Just because the amount of people that come
And they're
through
not
the
very
airport.
friendly. I don't want a sandwich
They've
from
got
a
a rough
mean-
job.
Yeah,
They
they're
have
not
a
very
rough-
nice.
Well, what if there's like a chef that makes the sandwiches and they're just sitting there ready to go? Just a nice peanut
That
butter
would-
and
I would
that
jelly.
take
would be
like
okay.
a coffee, like a coffee.
A
or,
coffee? Okay.
Here's a coffee. Be kind.
Now think of the line because you want coffee at
It's
the
just-
TSA.
Oh yeah.
It's just
this-
black coffee.
Yeah,
What could
no,
possibly
no,
go
nope.
wrong?
Sorry, Kelly. Nope. Okay, I have another story for you. Someone out there, in on Earth,
Oh, she
just
looks at me.
remembered.
Why are you
She
signaling
looks at me.
Drew on Earth? Come
She
back to
looks
Earth.
over at me.
Well,
Come on.
Drew's gonna wish it was him when I tell you the story.
All right.
Remembered that they socked away some Bitcoin, actually a lot of Bitcoin. 2 wallets that hadn't been touched in ages were reactivated over the weekend, and whoever it is bought 20,000 Bitcoin in 2011 when one was worth 78 cents. Okay? Today, each of those accounts is worth $1.1 billion in Bitcoin.
Wow. It's a lot of Bitcoin.
Yeah.
There's no guarantee that they'll get that much. And if they put it all up for grabs at once, it could crash the value of Bitcoin. Can you imagine just
How do you
sucking it
forget
away?
that?
Take half and not be greedy.
We take an eighth and,
Yeah,
and still be happy.
yeah, just
Yeah.
go and rock.
I
I
felt
know.
good when I found $11 in my pants recently.
Yeah, always feel good when you
Yeah.
That was nice.
It's a good day. That's like free again.
I was
free
like,
coffee.
what a way to start the day.
Yeah, girl math. Free coffee.
That's
I
right.
found
All
$11.
singles.
This is kind of interesting too. I know what he said, and and of
You
course
just
you
ignored
laughed.
it. I was trying not to.
You laughed, and
How
I
can I
just,
not?
I breezed right over it. You know what? We're gonna take another break, and right now, if you want to win your way into Happy Together, the concert coming up at Findlay Toyota Center on Sunday, July 20th, give us a call, 928-541-1016, and Drew will answer your call. So I guess Sky Harbor Airport needs the number for AC Medic Heating and Air, your trusted first responders for comfort. Okay, they may not go down to the valley. I'm not quite sure, but I know up here they are our trusted first responders. They are fast, reliable. They show up when they say they will, and they get the job done. Whether it's a quick repair, full system install, or just some good old-fashioned maintenance, they've got you covered. And this is super awesome. Seniors, veterans, and first responders get at least 10% off all repairs. Write down the number. You know you're going to need it. 928-848-6224. Again, 928-848-6224 for AC Medic Heating and Air. Welcome back to Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM, KYCA. Love that song, 24 Karat Magic, Bruno Mars. Tune in to 99.1 for the All Request Lunch Hour coming up at noon. I'll be playing all your favorites, including that song.
I love that song.
I love that song.
He's
too.
great live.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't seen him live.
He's fabulous live.
He's on my list. I would go back to Las Vegas just to see Bruno Mars. Otherwise, nope, done.
It's all of everyone else's favorites.
Matt looks so
not your favorites. Yeah, sorry, Matt.
Matt looked so sad when he said that.
I know. Matt
He's
is
very
sad. Have you
sad.
met Matt?
I have. Sad Matt.
He's got skills.
All right, we have a winner for our The Happy Together concert tickets. Ron was the first caller, 928-541-1016, and he just won his way in. Now, listen up. If you want to go, you can too. Tomorrow, we're giving away another pair. Friday, we're giving away another pair, and then all next week. I think, right? Is that 10 tickets? No, it's just this week. Yeah, that's 10 tickets.
Yeah.
No, I had 10 pair. I have 10 pair of tickets. So yeah,
Math
all
is
next
hard.
week. Math is. That's why I talk for a living.
I think you do a great job.
I wasn't sure if I had 10 tickets or 10 pairs. Now I know that 10 pairs is 20 tickets.
Yes.
Yes. What, Drew?
Well, you told me we were having it this week.
Yeah.
5 days a week,
Yeah.
2 tickets per day, 10 tickets.
I've got 10 pairs of tickets.
Wow.
You know what
I
else?
think.
Wow.
I'll let you know on Friday. All right. So,
There's something else you can do on Sunday, June 20th, which is at the Willow Creek Inn.
yes.
I haven't mentioned it yet, but they're doing a brunch series.
Oh.
It actually happens to be our missing guest's father, who is an
Uh-huh.
excellent caterer. Scott DeJoseph with Premier Catering is working the food that day. And then, of course, Nancy, that you've had on a few times,
Yes.
has the beautiful venue. And then I'll be
Yes.
there serving some refreshments.
Fantastic.
It's I think $48 a ticket. You can get your ticket online, willowcreekin.info. And it's an excellent spread. I mean,
How
you got to
fun.
bring your appetite, but it's, I think, 11 o'clock to about 2.
Perfect.
And they suggest getting your ticket ahead of time, but I do believe they will accept walk-ins.
Okay,
so.
very nice. You can go to the brunch and then you go to the
hit
Happy Together concert.
What a happy day.
That's a great Sunday right there. Drew's in there.
I was like, what is Drew doing? He's eating a sandwich. Well,
We made
Kelly's
him
talking.
hungry.
Yeah.
You wish I was eating the sandwich.
But Kelly, you said it was June 20th?
It's
July
July.
20th.
Did I
Okay,
say
just making
June?
sure.
No, she said July.
Oh no, I heard June.
Anyway, so this is interesting. Disneyland is getting ready to throw its annual Lost and Found sale. Have you heard about this?
No.
All the stuff that people left and didn't claim gets sold for a song. And you can imagine thousands of pairs of sunglasses for $1. Strollers for $5, electronics, cameras, even medical equipment like wheelchairs and canes. How do you forget your wheelchair at Disneyland? How?
Maybe you're carted off by the paramedics.
Too much time
I
on
can't-
Space Mountain.
Yeah.
I'm glad Kelly's the one that said it, not me.
That's actually very funny. But anyway,
That's
that
all I
was-
can imagine.
Yeah, tons and tons of Mickey ears. The proceeds go to the Southern California Goodwill. Disney staff gets first dibs. Oh, that's not fair. So they're going to pick all the good stuff. All the good wheelchairs will be gone by the time we get there.
The ear pods, all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't know that, but that's a pretty good idea to auction off lost and found items. I mean, you can't hold on to that stuff forever.
Well, Kelly just got me thinking about, someone no longer with us at Disneyland. Do you think they go to like a special heaven if they die at Disneyland?
Yes.
Disney heaven.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I guess. I don't know.
Well, I'm just
Do you-
curious.
Do you think?
I would say yes.
Yeah.
And I think, Walt is probably there and you have to keep riding, the teacups
Oh,
for
that
eternity.
that would make you sick.
So maybe that wouldn't be heaven.
That would make you
This
sick.
is kind of on topic, but there's an unclaimed baggage store in Huntsville, Alabama,
Yeah.
where all the lost luggage ends up, and then you can just go buy things that formerly belonged to people that have lost their luggage.
Well, that doesn't seem fair.
You get a good deal, I guess.
I bet you do. But
See
if I
some
lost
random
my
things.
luggage,
I'd be mad.
yeah, I'd be mad.
I
would-
guess if you're reimbursed by the airline.
Yeah, but you could they could never cover everything that's in your luggage. I mean,
Right.
how do you itemize that? That would be tough, unless you don't have like nice
I don't
stuff.
know. I pack a lot of stuff.
I don't know. I'm sure they give you the option to get it back, and then if they can't find you, that's when they put it up for sale or something.
Right, or they
I don't
can't
know.
find it.
'Cause
Drew's on the phone. I'm wondering if somebody called in.
Yeah, because like
Walt
I've
Disney.
I've heard of Disney's he's on the line. Walt Disney the third. But no, I've heard of that. Other airlines doing that, auctioning off stuff. So
It doesn't go to charity, I don't think, though.
No,
I don't like
no.
that.
airline gets to keep
Just goes to their
No
yeah.
surprise there.
Right.
yeah,
I don't know how they're suffering.
Yeah,
it's
I
to
know.
go to put another row in an airplane to make sure that I can't ever ride on an
Right.
airplane again.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. That's exactly what it goes for.
Yep.
Here's a great story just for you, Matt Hinshaw.
Perfect.
Scarlett Johansson has been named the highest grossing lead actor in Hollywood history, thanks to the fantastic opening of Jurassic World Rebirth. She surpassed two of her former Marvel co-stars on her way to the top. Is that impressive?
I'm ready whenever she is.
Movies in which Scarlett played the lead or was part of an ensemble have made a total of $14.8 billion. Samuel L. Jackson was the top dog, but he falls to second place with $14.6 billion. Robert Downey Jr. is in third with $14.3.
Samuel L. Jackson has just been in literally everything.
That's a good point.
So,
Okay, I was just going to say that.
Yeah.
Scarlett achieved this feat with just 36 movies compared to 71 for Jackson and 45 for Downey. But they're thinking Downey is going to, with his new role in MCU as Dr. Doom, he's going to take that number up and reclaim first place. But for now, Scarlett Johansson, number one.
Hey, I am more than welcome to be a trophy husband. More than welcome to be.
What a winner.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what,
Winner,
Drew?
winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah.
I never said it was a good trophy. Participation trophies are still a trophy, Drew.
Hey, Drew, who called in? What'd they have to say?
That was Mark, the winner of the tickets on Monday.
Oh, nice.
And he came in and filled out the paperwork and was
Okay.
just wondering when and where to get the tickets and that kind of stuff.
All right,
So-
we're going to email him the tickets, and probably not till we have all the winners. So,
okay, well,
yeah.
we've got the other ones here. So
Okay,
anyway,
yes.
that's
So
what
once
that
we have
was.
all 10 winners of 10 pairs, I'm thinking, we'll email you all. We have to transfer the tickets, so that's when we'll do that.
You know what's interesting about ScarJo, though, is I saw a bunch of stuff where she was saying she was offended because no one wants to hire her for roles anymore because she's now 40 and all this other stuff, and she's being discriminated against because of her age
Obviously
and being a woman
not.
and all. I'm like, and you just did that.
Right.
Now, personally, I think we're going to see a massive collapse of that movie this weekend.
You do.
In the box office.
Yeah,
just
because you said it was awful.
So bad.
He said it was awful. He gave
I
it
heard
what,
the
a 2?
review.
I
Yeah.
gave it a 2.
Yeah.
Only
Yeah.
because of her.
Yeah, she's...
Yeah, if it wasn't for her, it'd be a 0.
Yeah, her and Mahershala Ali, excellent. But the story.
Well,
just
you're so right about that. It's going to take a dive because everybody
think
wanted
so.
to see it, thinking it was so good. I thought it was going to be so good just because it's Jurassic
Right.
franchise, and then boom, the
Yeah.
review is out.
They said the storyline was really bad.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what it really came down to.
It's true.
But her turning 40, I mean, Selma Hayek just turned, 58? And she's on the cover of...
Well, it's not about being on the cover; it's about getting roles
Correct.
in movies.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
yeah,
a
but
different
she's getting
thing.
paid to get on the cover as
Yeah,
well,
but
I'm
that's
sure.
not what Scarlett wants to do. She wants to have good roles in good movies.
Selma Hayek, gorgeous. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
she was in some really killer roles past 40.
Oh yeah, when she was in
Easily.
Frida, remember Frida?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh.
she was
Kahlo,
excellent.
She did such a great job. All right, we've got to take a break. We'll be back with more here on Leza Live. Stay with us. Welcome back, and thanks for listening this morning. It's Leza Live on the News 103.5 FM KYCA. This is a great story. It's like Jurassic Park here in Arizona, where paleontologists have discovered a fossil from the oldest known flying reptile in Northern America. It's not a dinosaur, though. It's a pterosaur, like a pterodactyl. And the fossil was found at Petrified Forest National Park during a dig that's been going on for decades. It's about the size of a seagull and dates back around 209 million years. Researchers also found fossils of the world's oldest turtle and armored crocodiles. That's cool.
All at the same dig.
All in this. Well, the dig's been going on for a long time. But
Those
Yeah.
people must be so patient.
oh, can you imagine? They use brushes.
Yeah.
To,
Keep
to,
it stabilized.
Well,
Or,
just to get the sand off. And that could not be a job for me. That job, and also working on Interstate 17 on the new, what do you call
Flex
it? Flex
lanes.
lane.
Suicide lanes?
God bless them.
Flex lanes.
Because that has been a
That is-
project.
can you imagine being on one of those big pieces of equipment
Now,
and
in
you're
the
kind of
heat,
teetering on the
in
side?
the heat.
Unreal.
I mean, I drive by those guys, and I'm like, I could never do that job. What other jobs could you guys never do?
Depends what it pays. I do just about anything.
I don't think I could be a plumber
No, I couldn't be a
because
plumber.
they climb under
Yeah,
homes and
Yeah.
spidery places. and-
right. Spidery places.
That the technical term, Kelly?
It's
Yeah.
my technical term.
Spidery places.
I say this all the time when I had, my kids were little. I couldn't be a teacher just because, again, I don't have the patience.
Yeah.
God bless teachers and God bless nurses. I mean, they really care about people.
Is that because you would hit the child?
No, I would never hit a child. No, but I would lose my patience.
Yes.
And I would lose my patience working on I-17 in the heat, too.
So maybe we should turn it the other way.
Yeah.
I think there would probably be less jobs that you would be willing to do. So let's start there.
What? Who's here?
I think Jamie just came
Did
in.
Jamie just get here? And we've got 2 minutes left. Is she really here?
I think so.
Tell her to get in here. She's got
You got 2 minutes,
2
Jamie.
minutes
Run.
left. Jamie DeJoseph from the James family, Prescott YMCA. Is that her?
I don't know.
I think so.
No, that's
Lori
not her.
Bennett.
That's not her. No. She wanted to talk about. You guys can go to their website. They have fall events coming up. I
She's
guess
probably
there's
talking about the marathon.
a price increase for the marathon that's going up on the 12th of July. So if you are planning on running in the Whiskey Row Marathon, you need to do it today or tomorrow or the next day.
Definitely not a job I would do, is running.
I've done the half marathon twice, and that's good enough for me.
I'm not a runner.
Yeah, neither
No.
am I. No, but I wanted to see if I could do it. When I was young, and that seemed like a fun thing to do.
What were you thinking during the marathon?
This
This is not fun.
I just gotta finish. That's it. That's all I think of. Yeah.
She was thinking margarita.
Oh, maybe.
Margarita.
Yeah, because I did run it on Cinco de Mayo, so possibly. You're not wrong. Hey, coming up tomorrow, we are going to be introducing one of the couples for Dancing for the Stars coming up, season 9. Every Thursday, starting tomorrow, we are going to introduce a couple. So be sure to tune in tomorrow. And then Friday, of course, it's Free Food for Us Friday with Barry Barb. Carol Chamberlain will be in as well. And Matt and Mahinshaw will be reviewing the new Superman movie for us.
I got high hopes.
Yeah.
James
yeah.
Gunn.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's the start of a whole new universe, and
Yeah.
we'll see if the guy that did Guardians can bring it.
Okay, that's coming up on Friday. Like I said, I'll see ya on 99.1 at noon. Have a great day.